You're completely wrong about those healthy foods. That muffin that you chose over the donut, it has more calories than 2 donuts. The avocado toast that you're proud of eating, 600 calories of basically fat. That small handful of trail mix you just ate is 400 calories and you're still hungry. Here's the reality check no one wants to give you. Starbucks Blueberry Muffin has 460 calories. 2 glazed donuts from Dunkin's is 420. You literally chose the worst option thinking that you're being healthy. Your morning smoothie, 600 calories. A McDonald's Big Mac, 550. So your healthy choice has more calories than a Big Mac and fries. So after 17 years of training, watching thousands of people fail at dieting, I've discovered the brutal truth. You're not failing because of your lack of willpower, you're failing because you're completely clueless about calories. The food industry has brainwashed you into thinking that healthy equals low calorie, and it doesn't. I used to be one of those people. I'd order a healthy Caesar salad at a restaurant thinking I was being good. 900 calories. And I could have a cheeseburger and it'd been 200 calories lighter. But most people eat 2,500 calories of healthy food, wonder why the scale won't budge. Meanwhile, I eat 3 to 4 pounds of food and maintain or lose body fat. The difference, I understand calorie density and volume eating. So here's what I'm about to completely destroy. Why your healthy breakfast has more calories than fast food, the shocking visual comparisons that will make you question everything, and my exact food swaps will help you eat twice as much whilst losing weight. The psychology trick the food industry uses to make you fat, and how I eat ice cream every night. If you're hungry all the time, confused why healthy eating isn't working, tired of tiny portions, or thinking you need to suffer to lose weight, this will change everything. I'm about to show you how to eat like a king and stay lean. Let me start by destroying everything you think you know about calories with a test that will blow your mind. If I were to show you a plate of strawberries, pasta, rice, all of the foods in the world, would you be able to guess how many calories are in them? I doubt it. A massive mixing bowl full of strawberries is maybe 400 calories. And most people fail that test miserably. They have absolutely no idea. Even fitness influencers get it wrong constantly. And I used to be just as clueless, so it's nothing bad, but it nearly destroyed my physique. When I was younger, I thought I'd be eating healthy, so I grabbed what I thought would be a small handful of mixed nuts. 50 calories. It was 3 to 400. And I was doing that 3 to 4 times a day. My healthy breakfast routine was a complete disaster, and I'd make smoothie bowls that look Instagram worthy, like granola, honey, almonds. Can't be more than 400 calories. It's all natural, but I'm consuming 1,200 calories before 9 a.m. Lunch of a salad, even worse, it's just vegetables. Loaded it up on cheese, croutons, dried cranberries, and drowning everything in ranch Caesar dressing. The actual vegetables, 50 calories, that's fine. Everything else, another 800. I could literally have a Big Mac. For dinner, cook with olive oil because healthy fats are important. Pour what I thought was a little drizzle, 3 to 4 tablespoons and nearly 500 calories added to food. The result was I was eating over 3,000 calories of healthy food and gaining weight, wondering what was wrong with my body. Must be my slow metabolism, must be my hormones. Maybe I need to try keto or intermittent fasting. But I was just completely ignorant about calorie density and portion sizes. 200 calories is 2 bacon strips, a small handful of trail mix, half a cup of cooked pasta, 4 small squares of chocolate. Strawberries is massive, 4 cups. Spinach, 13, broccoli, 6 cups. 3 cups of strawberries versus 2 strips of bacon has the same amount of calories, but the mixing bowl full of strawberries is going to keep you fuller for longer. Which one requires more effort to eat and which one provides more nutrients? But here's where things get insane. 14 almonds is 200 calories. Watermelon, you've got a big bowl. Popcorn, massive bowl. Olive oil, less than a drizzle. You could eat 14 almonds or 6 cups of popcorn. Same calories. One will leave you hungry 30 minutes later. One will have you stuffed for at least a good couple of hours. And this is exactly why people fail at dieting. They just don't understand the calorie determined weight loss. Not food quality or health halos. You could literally lose weight eating Twinkies if you're in a calorie deficit. You'd be hungry, malnourished and feel terrible, but you would lose weight. And the food industry has spent billions on that natural, organic, healthy, and you think it automatically means it's low calorie, and it's the biggest lie in nutrition. The secret that changed my life is changing to foods that give you maximum volume and satiety for minimum calories. Even proteins, you think, oh, I'm eating so much protein, these steak, these eggs, this cheese. Great, but you've also got a massive amount of hidden fat with zero awareness, and that mistake kept me spinning my wheels for years. So let me tell you about my old high protein bodybuilder diet that was secretly sabotaging everything. I thought I was being smart, so disciplined. My high protein day was a complete disaster. Breakfast, 3 scrambled eggs, slice of cheese, 400 calories. But eggs are healthy protein. Yeah, 3 whole eggs are 210 calories, mostly from fat. The cheese, another 200, pure fat. Mid-morning, large handful of almonds, nearly 400 calories. But almonds are a great protein source, but they're actually 73% fat, and you may be getting 8 grams of protein for 400 calories. So that's terrible protein. Ribeye steak, 600 calories, but steak is pure protein. But that's wrong, because ribeye is 65% fat, and you're literally just throwing 600 calories away for 50 grams of protein. Dinner is salmon, 150 grams, 550 calories gone. Salmon is 40% fat. Adding butter to cook it because taste, that's another 200 calories. So the healthy food turns into a calorie bomb. The evening snack is Greek yogurt with nuts. Again, nuts, look at all this protein, look at all this fat. And that was before I even touched any carbs or vegetables. I was eating more calories in protein than most people eat in an entire day. 180 grams of protein for 2,500 calories. That's 12.7 calories per gram of protein. And that's terrible efficiency. So here are some swaps that will change my physique, and it will change yours. Swap whole eggs for egg whites. That's a 75% reduction in calories. If you want steak, ribeye into chicken breast. For the meat, ribeye to chicken breast, that's 64% calorie reduction. 80-20 ground beef into low calorie, that's a 58% reduction. Regular cheese to fat-free cheese is 64% calorie reduction. And almonds for protein into protein powder is a 30% calorie reduction. If you like milk with protein shakes, go for unsweetened almond milk over full fat milk, and that's an 80% reduction. It's the same protein, it's half the calories. So my current optimized high protein day, 6 egg whites, fat-free cheese, less than 200 calories. A snack is protein shake with unsweetened almond milk, that's 25 grams of protein and only 130 calories. 200 grams of chicken breast with seasoning, 220 calories and 50 grams of protein. And white fish with herbs, 45 grams of protein, 200 calories. That's 177 grams of protein at 4.7 calories per gram of protein, nearly 3 times more efficient than my old diet. That's nearly 1,500 calories saved that I can now use for foods that actually fill me up and give me energy and keep me satisfied. I can eat massive volumes of fruits, vegetables and high volume carbs with those saved calories. And the game changer is I'm getting the same amount of protein, feeling more satiated and still having room for treats every single day. So don't eliminate all fat. You need some for hormone production, nutrient absorption, but get protein from lean sources and add controlled amounts of healthy fats separately where you can actually measure it. Most people accidentally eat 500 to 800 calories of hidden fat in the protein sources every day, and that's why they can't lose weight, even when they think they're doing everything right. And this is the carb volume miracle they don't tell you about. Carbs are evil, that's why you can't lose weight. Meanwhile, you're eating all the wrong carbs and blaming all carbs. This might be the most backwards nutrition advice of the last 20 years. The anti-carb propaganda has me terrified of fruit and vegetables for years, and I'm not exaggerating. An apple, too much sugar, spike insulin. A banana, you might as well eat sweets. A cup of berries is 15 grams of sugar. So what did I do instead for my low carb snacks? 170 calories per ounce. Eat 2 to 3 ounces mindlessly. String cheese, 110 calories per stick. Pork rinds, 160 calories per ounce. Pepperoni slices, full fat Greek yogurt with nuts. I was avoiding a 95 calorie apple to eat 400 calories worth of nuts. Scared of a 105 calorie banana, but demolish 300 calories worth of cheese. Just make it make sense. The result was I was constantly hungry, constantly craving carbs, and constantly eating way more calories to try and avoid them. Energy was garbage, workouts sucked, and completely miserable. Then discovered volume eating with right carbs and everything changed. So here's what 200 calories of different carbs actually looks like. If you want Oreos, 4 cookies. You'll probably want 12 more. If you want potato chips or crisp, that's 18, gone in 30 seconds. Cereal with milk is 1.5 cups. A bagel is not even a full slice. For a bagel, it's not even a full bagel. White bread, 3 slices, a third of a cup, stupidly small. But high volume carbs, strawberries, you could have 3 cups and it would take 10 minutes to eat. Watermelon, 4 cups and you'll be absolutely stuffed. Carrots, your jaw will be tired before you've even finished it. A theatre size bucket, rice cakes, 8 of them. Cucumber, again, another mixing bowl full. You can have a full bucket of popcorn or 4 Oreos. And that was a light bulb moment. Eat 2 bags of popcorn daily is 300 to 400 calories of volume, fibre and satisfying crunch, which will keep you full for a good couple of hours. Now try eating 4 Oreos. Tell me how you feel. You'll want the entire package and you'll still be hungry. You'll probably be craving more sugar within an hour. So in the morning, try this. 2 cups of berries with protein, so 120 calories in a massive bowl. Pre-workout, a large apple, which would take a good few minutes to eat. Post-workout, rice cakes with sugar-free jam, 200 calories and very filling. And an afternoon snack of popcorn of 300 calories and it'll take you 15 minutes to eat. With dinner, have loads and loads of roasted vegetables. It's 150 calories. So that's 800 calories. That's 800 and something calories of carbs that would take you 45 minutes to eat and keep you full for most of the day. Compare that to a burrito bowl of 1,000 calories and 5 minutes to eat and hungry not much longer later. So choose high volume, low calorie carbs that take time and effort to eat. Fruits, vegetables, popcorn, rice cakes. You can eat a massive amount and stay satiated for hours. The food industry doesn't want you to know this because there's no money in telling you to eat apples and popcorn. If this video so far is blowing your mind and you want to complete playbook for eating more while losing weight, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I'm going to show you the ultimate game changer that lets me eat ice cream every single night. And then they say healthy fats are good for you. And they absolutely are, but they're still 9 calories per gram. More than double protein or carbs, and most people have no concept of portion control when it comes to fats. So let me tell you about the day I discovered I was accidentally eating 1,200 calories of healthy fats without realizing it, and this was my wake-up call. My old healthy day was a complete fat catastrophe. The number one diet killer for me was ice cream. Just love cold ice cream. It was a thing that I craved, and it was always around about 9 o'clock and always whilst watching TV. But let me tell you about my nightly ice cream battle that lasted for years. It was the final boss of my diet struggles, and every single night the craving would hit. Open the freezer, stir it a pint of Ben and Jerry's and have a full internal argument with myself. I worked out, I did my cardio, I deserve it. I'll start again tomorrow. Life's too short to not enjoy ice cream, but one small bowl of Ben & Jerry's is 750 calories. Who actually eats just one small bowl? I didn't, I'm a greedy bastard. I'd eat half a pint while telling myself it's just a little more, and that's 1,500 calories. The worst part, finish half a pint in about 3 minutes of mindlessly eating and scrolling and watching telly, and then feel guilty, bloated and angry. And this happened a number of nights in the week. So there are alternatives. Halo Top is only 240 calories per pint, and that tastes like, and you can have a whole pint and feel full. Greek yogurt with sweetener is nothing like ice cream, but if it's cold, it's satisfying. And frozen berries, absolutely delicious. It's cold, it's fruit, it's good. But the game changer is protein ice cream. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this. It changed my entire relationship with food. Too good to be true, I thought, but I was wrong. The secret is a Ninja Creamy. 1 scoop of protein, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, some xanthan gum, guar gum, and a load of ice. Maybe some vanilla extract, maybe some sugar-free chocolate chips, maybe some low-calorie peanut butter powder. And it makes the same amount of ice cream, and it's 200 to 300 calories depending on what you add in. Regular ice cream, small bowl, 750. Protein ice cream, 250. You can literally eat 3 times as much for 1/3 of the calories. It tastes 90% as good as real ice cream, but gives you 300% more volume and satisfaction. But here's the real magic: it takes time to eat. Real ice cream disappears in 3 minutes. Protein ice cream forces you to slow down and actually taste it and feel satisfied by the end. And I eat a creamy now every single night whilst maintaining my body fat. And the flavours that you can choose from is like chocolate brownie, like chocolate protein, cocoa powder, sugar-free chocolate chips, cookies and cream, vanilla protein and crushed rice cakes, peanut butter with PB2 powder or with peanut butter powder, strawberry cheesecakes or vanilla protein powder with frozen strawberries and a bit of cream cheese, mint choc chip, vanilla protein with peppermint extracts and sugar-free chocolate chips. Other game-changing volume swaps that worked are the same principle. So, regular pasta can change into zucchini noodles. You'll save 91% of calories. Shirataki noodles is 10 calories for the entire package. Same sauce, same flavours, 10 times the volume. Instead of white rice, try cauliflower rice, and that's nearly 90% calorie reduction. Season it the same way, you'll probably not even notice. For pizza night, a regular pizza would be like 300 calories per slice. But if you make your own pizza on tortilla, you're going to reduce the calories by at least half. And it's going to be more volume with loads and loads of vegetables. If you usually eat beef burgers, that's going to be at least 500 calories. Swap it for low fat mince, put a load of salad on it, and you're going to save 50% of the calories. The core principle that governs all of this is that find foods you love, then engineer low calorie versions that are at least 80% as good. If it's only 50% as good, you might not stick to it, but eventually might crack and binge. But if it's 80% as good, and you can eat twice as much, you're never going to look back. And it's not about deprivation or suffering, it's about food engineering for maximum satisfaction per calorie. So stop torturing yourself in tiny portions of high calorie healthy foods while staying hungry, miserable, and confused about why nothing works. I spent years doing exactly what you're probably doing right now, eating 600 calories of healthy salads and avoiding 95 calorie apple, consuming 1500 calories of ice cream, and then hating myself and thinking nuts were a healthy snack. The food industry has spent billions convincing you that healthy and natural and organic automatically mean low calorie, and it's the biggest nutrition lie of our time. If you can eat twice the volume with smart swaps, you'll feel more satisfied, because hunger is the ultimate enemy of fat loss. If you're hungry, you're doing it wrong. Volume eating beats restriction every single time. The goal isn't to eat less food, it's to eat smarter.